Hello. Hello. Good morning, good day, good evening. It's your Blue Archive Gacha whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy, Trosanyo. Welcome to the art stream. For today, I will be drawing Kureiji Ollie from Hololive Indonesia. So it's gonna be, for the art of month, like a VTuber fan art, again on the start. So the reason why I want to draw her for today is that on Sunday it was her birthday. So I'm like doing something like how do you say, late birthday gift, something like that. I don't know. With like drawing something for her. There's like only so much I can do in one day. Like energy management wise, and had like one or more stream there, so I couldn't like afford to draw. But at the same time, I wasn't really looking at my schedule, like at the calendar, on like what things are scheduled. Like obviously I wrote down Ollie's birthday and on Sunday I couldn't like read it, but I actually didn't notice it was there. So yeah, so much to that, to be on time. But what I did is watching her birthday stream, like at least I watched the VOD, and it was great. It has lore. And she collabed with a lot of senpais, and even they were like included into the lore, like and sort of telling a story, right? Like it's not only for entertainment, but the live had a purpose. Not only celebrating her birthday, but also telling a story, and with that giving like some meaning and a reason for people to stay, rather than like, oh, I'm just here because I want to be nice, it's your birthday, right? It's like for that reason too. So I think it's really cool as a creator to do something like that, if it's like some meaning. While a lot of people like me, you know, we do it just like casually, it's like a hobby, right? You do that thing but with audience, but there's not much meaning in it. It's just like education. But if you do as an entertainer, you can also like not only give like education, you know, but like lore, entertainment, you know, like getting more active with like franchise. It's like super cool. Let's see. What I want to draw is her mascot, Udin. It's like a really normal name, and I think in Indonesia, but like something really simplistic. It will be my second time drawing Kureiji Ollie. I think in 2022 or maybe 2021 I did draw her. It was like I think during our 100-day challenge. One I did like failed. But I wasn't like that great back then, I would say. But what I noticed that she saw the picture and she left a like behind it. It was like not in this kind of chibi style. I think I tried like something and tried to use more color as well. It wasn't this fear of like using a sketch and then applying color to it. That's about it. Nothing special. Like no line art, nothing to make it like look clean or for thumbnail use. I just like winged it. But this one, yeah, I don't plan on to do something big with that either, to be honest. I wanted to draw something cute with the zombie. Hmm. One thing that's like gone from drawing Ollie in this art style will be this charm of her eyes. I think the eyes on her character design are really special. You know her artist, her VTuber mama, who did the art of the model. She is known by the name of Lam Sensei. Could I call her Lam Mama also, since she's a VTuber mama as well? Of multiple content creator out there, including Canaria. And her art style has something really special regarding the eyes. On how much of a soul it has. Even though when someone has a specific art style, normally the eyes are like the one thing that are kind of blunt. Maybe not blunt, but you see like this repeated over and over again, but with her way of drawing eyes. It is something unique, actually, how she does it. Since she's a zombie instead of a normal human being, you can do really crazy things with Ollie's design, including the eyes. There's like heterochromia, so on one side it's yellow, one eye color is yellow, on the other it's like a mix of different ones. But it's not only the colors, there are also like the patterns in the eye. It's a different kind of soul residing into that lifeless body. Something that gives us actually life, ironically. I was thinking it might be hard to draw her, but when I drew her the first time 2 years ago, actually her design is not that hard. And it was a VTuber design. The better design, the harder it is to draw, I was thinking. Always. But surprisingly, you can draw her without spending too many hours on it. Making it also easier for the rigger to do things. It's only talking about drawing her base design. Like not her other outfits. I said like I drew her one time ago. But I think I did not only draw her as Ollie, but also as Olivia, her other persona, alter ego. There are two sides in her. First of all, she is Kureiji, crazy. She's very outgoing and has a lot of energy. That's like one thing he's really known for. Like the energy that's like really recognizable. She exerts. But then as Olivia, it's like not her as a zombie, but in a human form, and he's more well-behaved, more of a Ojo-sama. And this kind of side was also like really endearing. Hello Zay, welcome to the art stream. I'm drawing VTuber fan art of Kureiji Ollie. Welcome. Are you talking to yourself? Well, I can only talk with experts, you know? So I guess, yeah, I'm talking with someone who knows and acknowledges my opinions. So yeah. And who if not better than myself? I think what was pretty great about Ollie's other persona, Olivia, is that compared to Ollie's energy, she is completely opposite. Not in the sense that she is lazy and really unmotivated, but she carries herself with some elegance. And you could really tell she's well behaved and doesn't do the crazy. And when she first came into light, I think like thanks to a fan art someone did of her, you know, it got like really popular. And then we want to see more Olivia. Who are you? We want to see her. And I really like this back and forth between the fan base and then her. There was also, she's also an Apex player, right? But she likes gacha as well. So when she wouldn't get what she wanted out of those loot boxes, she would have, as a joke, she would like be, okay, let me try to do this Olivia. And actually she switched off from her PNG, no, not from her live 2D. She switched from her live 2D to the PNG of Olivia, when voice acted as Olivia. And she pulled as Olivia on the loot box, and actually she got like really good drops there, and she kinda molded in that moment, like Ollie. Be like, ah, no, no way, how can it be? And yeah, it was really funny. Procrastinating about cleaning my room way too much. Yeah, sometimes you're not in the mood. Sometimes people are not in the mood to do productive things. But I think it's also better to do it sooner than later. Like during the end of the day, you have not a lot of energy left. So for example, like the first thing you do on the day is like accessing your phone. Then yeah, you're like distracted for a good while. And maybe you lose like a lot of motivation. A lot of MP. Since you waste your action points on something unproductive, right? And your brain recognizes that and be like, hey, seems like you have fun with that. Let's encourage behavior. Our brain is like pretty smart with like encouraging things that are good point on point, you know. I say it like with those finger movements, good for you. but actually being on the phone is not good, right? When actually you want to do productive stuff like training, workout, doing the dishes, or maybe cleaning your room, then your brain recalls that memory. Hey, you had fun browsing on the phone, let's go back to that, don't do the cleaning, and yeah, it hijacks you in that kind of way. So it's like important to like recognize that behavior, you know, like what your brain does, like that you don't have the interest in that, and maybe switch that schedule around, that you do not like looking at phone or like procrastinating first, but do the productive thing first, and then afterwards productive thing. Like do the productive thing, and then afterwards whatever you want, like hobby wise. Yeah. I'm here. I have to get ready for work, but I'll have you on the in the background. Cool. Hello, role player. Welcome to the art stream. Yeah. Are you in the walls? How did you know that? I mean, I know my viewership. Chat reflects the streamer, right? I want to clean my room on Monday, because on Monday till I don't know when I have holidays, I will have more time to clean. Yeah. But I wouldn't say that you have to do it on a singular day. You can like split it up. I could like say it's like not a big problem, right? Even if it's a big problem, you don't need a big solution. It's not like with exams, right? Where you just only where some people only like study one day before the exam starts. You like do it bit by bit, right? To like memorize things and get it in your head. And it's a productive thing, right? Something you don't like to do, but you have to do. And by making it easier, you like split up the work. And like making it maybe 1 week beforehand instead of 1 day. When you get to remember more things. In the same way you can approach cleaning your room, tidying up your room. That you do like, okay, I'm gonna do my beds on this day. On the other day I dust up the room. On the third day I clean the room properly. You know, like with the hot water and then with the mop thingy, you know, something like that. Depends, you know. Sometimes you have only so many minutes to spare, or so much of interest. And if this is not really good estimator, you could like say, oh, spend like 10 minutes on this day, 10 minutes on that day. You know, like split it up bit by bit. And it's a little bit easier, and your brain gets used to it, and it's like, oh, we can handle 10 minutes of cleaning, no problem. And it encourages behavior, and yeah, it's like good in the long run. And maybe you get like used to it and can like handle 15 minutes instead of 10. You know, when you're always procrastinating, it's gonna be hard to go like in for 1 hour of cleaning. Or longer. I found those all pots my mom made. I need to paint those. I wanna do umbrellas on my back and an umbrella, and also need to paint. I need to save up. Okay, there's a lot of things you need to do. Yeah, do it bit by bit, I would say. Maybe it's the only way to like keep up the interest, you know. You have so much on your quest line, on your to-do list, right? It's overwhelming. But yeah, split it up. Or get some help, I don't know. If it's gonna be a solo quest, then yeah, you have to split it up. No way around that. I also have this thing called homework. Yeah. I mean, a lot of your free time is going to waste. That all depends on what the say of today, will decide. It all depends on like the you of today, how the future says will perform. So it makes sense how much homework they have to do. You could like say, the day of tomorrow will do that. But if you like keep pushing until the last day, well, yeah, it's gonna be super hard. If we split it up, it could be much easier. The future few will thank you later. Sometimes I can like lean back because I knew like, oh, past Tosan did well. Now, good job, past Tosan. And yeah, I do my best. Whatever I can do. It's like teamwork, right? But even if you don't have self-value, sometimes you can only like blame your past decisions, like your past selves, that you got like in a bad situation. Like your room's like still messy, right? It's like, yeah, it can be you who's at fault, but I think all of you are gamers. Like when you go to bed and then sleep, then wake up, you could say that's still you, but I would like see it as yeah, you started a new save file, right? You're like at day one, closes its eyes, goes to bed, and then the turn of day 2 Tosan or something like that. You still have the memories of day 1 Tosan. You still have the tasks and remaining things on the to-do list from day 1, right? But also like the memories and everything else. And let's say if day 1 Tosan didn't do the homework, then this kind of task is still on your quest line. Then it's on you. Okay, do I do this or do I go first thing on my phone first? And with that, you use like action points, I don't know. Like depending on how much you use for mundane things, your motivation for like productive things will like go down. So yeah. Maybe in this way I can explain it. There's like a little bit, in actuality it's a little bit more complicated how the professors tell it, but I think maybe it's more understandable. Like how what your motivation point is, what your dopamine actually is and stuff. You need help with the homework. Well, I'm just entertainer, I'm just a streamer. But while my stream is there for entertainment purposes and maybe education, it's like how to draw, how I draw, I don't know. I cannot help with homework, I guess. I'm not an educator in this kind of sense. Not even licensed to teach someone. well, things in the world can't be helped. You have the power to like attempt, like try at least, learn from it, or not do it, right? You have a lot of like decision power. What you can do as you yourself. You can be productive, you cannot be productive. But those actions have like consequences, right? Always think about that. Like, if I were just to be at home and play games, sure, I can complete games, I get achievement and such, but I have certain goals, for example. I mean, I want to get like a certain amount of subscribers on my channel. If I were just to play games, like not stream, not do anything for my goals, then yeah, nothing will like move on. And then I'm like going to bed and be like, oh, one day I'm gonna get 1k subscribers, and the next day I'm gonna play games, oh, one day I'm gonna get 1k subscribers. And I just do the same thing again, procrastinate. Nothing will change if I just repeat the mundane things of gaming, scrolling social media, right? Like, we can try at least. If we can't do it by ourselves, internet is there, maybe we can ask someone who knows more, like us a friend. Like, making connections and working towards something is pretty important nowadays. I had to give up on certain goals. There was a time where I gave up on drawing, for example. I had a certain goal and it didn't work out. Then I was demotivated and then didn't do it. And I was like, oh, only I can be good at drawing. But if I don't draw, I will never be good, right? Nowadays I don't really care on how good I am at drawing. But at least I'm doing something. And it's certainly helpful in what I want to do on YouTube. Alright, good morning, Tosan. It's now morning your time? Okay, hello. Welcome back, I think. Let's make it round, I would say. Let's make it more rounder. It's like a potato head. Just looking at my room gets me overwhelmed. Yeah, I get it. When you look at the pile of work your past yourself has like left behind, it's like that. You can't even reload to older stat where it was like older save stat where it was like not so much, but yeah. It's like in this, well, if it isn't the consequences of my choices. Hello Siri, thank you for the comments. And welcome to the art stream. I'm drawing VTuber fan art of Kureiji Ollie from Hololive Indonesia. Welcome. I mean, you still have like some memories of the past, Zay, right? But you got like a little smarter because you see, yeah, now there's like this whole mess. Maybe the first thought is like, oh, let's do everything now. But then you're like overwhelmed, or maybe not, it's too much. But if you don't do it, it's gonna be bigger and bigger the next days. So maybe do it like little by little, right? It's like the only option I like see. Maybe you see like what option 1, but I see option 2 and 3. Yeah. But the thing is like, I cannot tell you to see option 2 and 3 if you don't see it yourself. So like start by making your own options and get this through. I also wanna draw a character and animate. Yeah, I mean this needs some time, right? Needs a lot of time. You can't do it in one day. Of course. It's pretty hard to do so. Well, take it slowly. Take slowly. You have a whole life. You have a whole life. Some legends only become legends if they get like pretty old. Like Toriyama Sensei. I mean, pretty much was a legend in his lifetime. Now he's like forever legend. We have Miura Sensei. Was a legend. Became an eternal legend. Of course there are like ways to get like faster to like the peak. Look, you could like say. But I would like always say, yeah, slowly and steady is the best. Since if you see how the history of Miura Sensei and Akira Toriyama was, their health-wise, it was like so bad with them. And that's like why they passed on so early. You know, like the work schedule of a mangaka or animators. Super bad. Really unhealthy. And doesn't pay well even. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. Sometimes there's something really satisfying. Like I saw like tweets from some animators, like how they burn out their body, skipping sleeps and stuff, just to be more productive. Just to get more work done. But it means like reducing the lifespan and when they wake up or no, when they go to work again, their eyes are like burning and they feel like all sort of things. It's like pretty bad. Hello Mr. Big Boss, welcome to the art stream. I'm doing a fan art of Kureiji Ollie from Hololive Indonesia. Welcome. Literally weeks for 1 sec animation. I mean, I did something like a flip book animation before, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Really interesting to see. But yeah, animations. You could like say it needs a strong reason. But actually you don't need to have a strong reason. You just have like a random dot, you know, as an artist, and then just draw it. That's like good enough. You have like a vision, right? And then you try to paint it, bring it onto the screen before the vision in your head fades away. It's like how mostly art goes. And if you can't like bring it immediately onto the paper, then it's gonna be more important to like grab and keep that image in your head. And if you can't keep it, then it fades away. I think that's like for most artists the struggle to like for example, to keep being motivated. Like the reason to be motivated is like this vision. Then it fades away and then, oh no, I don't want to try anymore. It's always like an now or never, more or less. Even if you don't have too much time, better if you have at least a concept on paper. Maybe that's like maybe it's the reason why we have like the hiatuses of a lot of projects. Hunter x Hunter was like example, but also like health, you know, was such a big project. You can't like you couldn't like half-ass it without like ruining it. Hello Sam Martin, welcome to the art stream. I'm trying a VTuber fan art of Kureiji Ollie, welcome. I am what the kids call exhausted without the sauce. Yeah. It's pretty much about energy management and your own body. I played a lot of simulation games to actually like know how I need to manage that. That also came like with understanding in like my own life. You need to like to learn the rules, right? The whole rule set and how things are. Not easy. But if you're a gamer, you know, if you are gamers, you surely know how to overcome those kind of things. I believe in you guys. I have trust in you guys. Yeah, regarding learning things. With the resources we have nowadays out there, everyone can become an animator, everyone can draw. So I wouldn't like say it's an unrealistic dream. But to become good at it is like a different question. Will take time. Last trying I did was 2 weeks ago, maybe? Yeah, that's a long time. That's for the most part my kind of tempo, where I didn't draw. I draw like maybe once or 2 times in a week. I don't draw something pen art wise for 2 weeks, only like for thumbnails or like something schedule wise on my channel, then that's it. Then 2 weeks pass and then I start drawing some fan art again. But at the very least I'm not slacking really. At the very least I do something on a monthly basis. You know, sometimes they're like on this art trends, right? Where at the end of the year they share like a graphic where they did on every month of the year a certain artwork, like highlighting things. But in my past years, for example, they had like for a lot of months no artworks to like represent. That's like, yeah. So many anti-months. My dream is to be a unicorn. You draw a lot, bro? I mean, if you draw on a monthly basis, at least one artwork. I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Maybe you draw too little. But to be honest, I have like a lot of whips work in progresses as well. like in the last years. Like this year, not so much. Like it is not in double digits. Of course, there are like people who practice drawing. They have like a lot of daily sketches. I did that a lot back in the days, but nowadays I don't do that, so I don't have a lot of work in progress anymore. But sometimes, like back in the days, I would like sketch something and be like, hey, that looks cool, let's put like proper color in it and post it on social media, something like that. And then I would actually like put out something cool. But nowadays, I need to have a purpose to like draw something. Like for stream, for entertainment, maybe like for schedule, maybe for thumbnail, right? Or other projects I cook up because I reach like a certain milestone. Like as content creator, it's like, yeah, sometimes you need to do things to keep momentum. Like everyone has a different reason why they draw. Some people have like a certain goal. Maybe they want like a certain amount of followers on the social media where they upload their arts, right? Or they want to be recognized of like some VTubers. Only just recently got into Holostars. Is that the same company as Hololive? Oh yeah, you could say so. Cover Corp Corporation is like responsible for Hololive and Holostars. Like one of the boys, one of the girls. To keep it like two different branches. But there's also like Indonesia, English, right? And then there's JP, Recloss. Like it's a separate thing from Hololive, but still Hololive, right? MIP songs, My Little Pony. Okay. Ah, that makes sense. Doesn't really say a split between male and female too, but that also makes sense. Yeah, on one side we have idols, on the other one we have stars, right? Sometimes they collab with each other. That you see like the males and the idols on the same stream. But it's like for everyone different. Like if they want to do that. Some of them don't want to. But yeah, it's like about their own decision. Like sometimes there are people who are like only there for a certain person but not for the other one. But I think it also has to do with marketing, you know, when we look at a certain other company, the male VTubers, they're actually at the top there and doing pretty good. So I think it has something to do with marketing as well. It was certainly an interesting idea. It didn't pop off, but it can pop off at some point in the future. But even if it doesn't pop up, I like the Holo Star Boys. While people are like there, oh, I watched Fuamoko because I want to see cute girls, a little bit of comfiness, you know, bow bow, and then that's what they're there for, right? For some people it's like the reason why they want to watch anime, and yeah, sometimes it gets degenerate, but some people want the comfy. I, for my part, sometimes like that too with the cutiness, you know, and then bow bow, you know. But sometimes I want to be like under the pros, under homies, you know, who like understand me as a boy, and then we do like some unhinged stuff as pros, as homies, you know, the pro fist, and then we do those kind of things under pros and have like fun. Sometimes that's all I need, and that's like good entertainment, good soulmates, like enough, right? And the only people who like understand the boys are the boys themselves. But yeah, it can also be like targeted towards the female audience. Some in the female audience want to see more of the boys, right? We have like a strong community with Fujojis, for example, like before videos became a thing. I have some Fujojis in my friend group, and I think they're really respectable. What are Fujoshis? Could like say they like, you know, it's like pretty much that they like the boys love genre a lot. And then they, yeah, are really enthusiastic about it. It's like a niche, but it's respectable, right? Since they just support a thing they love. That's good enough. Yeah, if it gets like into VTuber, it can actually it depends like on how you handle that. Like if you actually, you know, if you like anime, you acknowledge, oh, this is fiction, you know, this is not a real story. And if it's like VTuber, there's a real person behind it, but also you have to kind of distinguish, yeah, at the end of the day it's entertainment, right? You do know it might not be real. But some people it's like different, especially if they're like very young. At the same time, as entertainer, you have to like deal with that. You have to be okay with that. You have like some trolls, some meme people on your ass, and then you can't do anything about it. Yeah, it can be like really hard. So it's like pretty reliant on like on like the people to handle their power well, and get like some common sense. But yeah, what I see sometimes from when I look in the chat reflects a streamer, and for the most part, it's like pretty respectful on both sides. Maybe because the VTuber community is like pretty old. They went like through a lot of different kind of shit. Also, we have unwritten rules here and there, right? Do and don'ts. I usually watch stream edits instead of full VODs. I only have a created idea of the Holostar's dynamics. I see. I mean, that makes sense, since you don't have a lot of time sometimes. Maybe they don't stream during your awake times or free time. For my part, I can't really get to watch Holostars a lot, since they stream like, they're like endurance streamers. They became endurance streamers nowadays. I stream too. I have my own things to do, so I can't like spend too much of my days with watching them, since I have like certain goals and things I want to gain as well, like experience-wise. And I can't get experience if I just like sit there, play games, and watch VTuber streams. I cannot do that. But I acknowledge and respect the boys, and sometimes yeah, the only way is like watching clips, so makes sense. Clips are like MVPs. VTuber clippers are MVPs. Oh no, definitely not. I have a job, lol. I have to prioritize my Oshi. I have to prioritize my Oshi. I cannot afford to watch them. I cannot afford to not watch them. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, if you have an Oshi like that, then yeah, you watch mainly the streams of your favorite, and then watch clips of others if you have free time, of course. Like for me, it was, for example, the cycle. You have like a main, and the others are like secondaries, including hobbies. I don't know. But sometimes you have to be careful, you know, when you proclaim yourself as a main, then, oh, I have to be absolutely at every single stream of this person there, I need to buy every single merch, and I put that always at first in my list, something like that. This is like maybe hardcore. But yeah, be careful with those kind of approach. You can burn out really quickly. Unless it became like a routine, you know, if you start out small, you know, when they start out small, then slowly it becomes like a habit, and yeah. But if it's like from 0 to hero, 0 to 100, it's gonna be super hard to adjust. That's for sure. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, that's fine, that's fine. And have fun there, watching. I figure like my kind of audience to be people who do their own stuff and have me on a second stream, a second screen, you know. That I'm not for many people like a priority regarding like watching. Just like a secondary. Love your stream. I try to catch your next one. Love ya. Have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you. You have a nice rest of the day. Bye bye. What I forget about drawing Ollie sometimes is that she has a sword stuck in her head. Need to include that as well. She's not a normal character. Not at all. It's not a normal character design. But that makes it special. I hope I don't forget it. But actually I could like draw it, I could like start drawing it and to not forget about it in the first place. What was it? It's like here, it starts kind of here. Yeah. I draw the sword simplistic, I would say. It's like round here. And everything else is like straight. Well, I do not have enough space. Maybe make her even smaller. I don't need to draw detailed. Let's make it straight. During the end I make it like a little more bigger. There's a round thing. And that's it. Udon I don't have to include here, since he's like standing. Then the sword goes like through the head and it sticks out here somewhere. Like roughly. The blade sticks out on the other side. I make this blade not so long. It's actually super long, but I don't have to make it long. Long sword. Okay. What was that interesting trivia about her mascot? Like about calling Udon? That's like a really normal name in Indonesia. It's like calling someone Bob. Like George. I don't know. Yeah. It's like really like normal ass. Yeah, this was like during the early days of like Indonesia Gen 2, yes. I wonder when was it? 2021? 2022? Not really sure. It has been a long time. I remember that. The debuts. The debut of Ollie was pretty cool. Starting off with being an RPG maker kind of introduction. I love RPG maker, so it got like my got like bonus points from my kind of side. Like telling her kind of story. Like via RPG. Okay. Then she got like even collabs and sponsors with RPG Maker as well, the RPG Maker engine. And with that discount thing, this was like, yo, super cool. I had like a little bit of interest in making RPGs. Like know a little bit how to pilot it, but yeah, if you don't know how to code and things, you know, all you can do with like RPG Maker games are like those JRPGs, you know. But if you know like a little bit, if you know something, if you know it's by a lot, you can make a lot of different games in additions to the game you want to make. Like some really great games were like made with some kind of RPG Maker engine. Wolf RPG, RPG Maker 2003, VX. There's like a lot you can do with that engine. All like takes like a lot of time, since it's like, yeah, for the most part you maybe work alone. Be like indie game developer, a game dev. While it sounds cool to be a game dev, yeah, it's not always a path of success. You will struggle a lot. Like understand things. Or like make something really cool and successful. But yeah, what I think, even though the story and everything is like super important, making sure that it's actually playable, that there doesn't like, that there are like not any bugs or anything that crashes the game, you know, is also like important job. Like that's why you need programmers. You don't have programmers, for example, for RPG Maker project, all you can do are like the basic kind of RPG systems, like battle-wise, quest lines, you know. I only like I only like dug so deep. Like just on the surface, I think. Did something for 50 minutes just to like troll my little brother, you know. This is a game I made, and then I let him play it, and yeah, there were like a lot of jokes. But yeah, you can make something. Depending on what you want, it can like take a lot of time. Or not a lot at all. But at the very least, I can like say it's faster than Yandere Simulator, like game development wise. If you get it faster than that, then yeah. For a lot of people, it's like kind of our generation. You know, people were like in high school. When actually the demo got out, they were like already married with someone. So much time. But yeah, it really depends on our good work schedule. You don't not procrastinate. Oh wow, the sketch is so clean, I don't need to do line art. It's when I draw slowly that I can take the sketch as the line art. But actually there are like pro artists out there. There are pro artists out there who don't really need to draw slowly. They do it like really fast. It takes a little bit of time to like analyze like how someone draws and with what speed. Especially if you cannot live watch them. All you can see is that drawing. All you can see is that drawing. Well, some Japanese people are like really cool. That they do the analyzing and then provide their explanation. Like the difference about how Kento Yabuki drew Golden Darkness. He's my favorite character of the franchise. And then it was like the comparison between the first volume and then the current art. Like what has changed like art style wise. Or like experience wise. In the beginning the lines were like so thick. You were like slow at drawing. It took like a time to make it like look good, but nowadays it's like really fast. Like that the lines and the hairs are like really thin, something like that. It's like not as thick as here, but you know, like when you draw like with a G pen, that's like has like this kind of swing, you know, when you like draw within one hand movement, you know, like draw a line with one hand movement instead of like one stroke instead of like multiple strokes. This was like kind of interesting to see the analysis. Like even if you don't know what I yap about, it's like always interesting to see, like regarding art, like what kind of techniques there are. And how people actually improve, how you see actually the improvement, and what kind of techniques, or like what has changed compared to like the old art. It's not always apparent at first, you know, maybe you see, oh, this has changed, but you actually like want to deep dive, and yeah, you need to be actually able to draw yourself. Or maybe you need a commentator, you know, like those people like in anime, like those randoms that like standing by and when they start explaining things to the people who are like watching, right? And be like, oh, thank you for the explanation, I wouldn't have get it. Yo, was it the skibidi wrist into triple digit aura? Holy crap. What is a skibidi wrist? You know the history of skibidi began something with like skibidi toilet. At some point in TikTok, this meme came out with like a toilet seat with a head sticking out. I think I can start to color it. How long am I in? Okay, about 1 hour. Not bad. Okay, it's not super clean, but it's pretty clean. The hairband is like super interesting. This double dango. Okay. I haven't forgotten anything, right? Nothing big. Okay. Oh no. Ollie says a lot of different layers, right? Face-wise, face-wise, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's only two different layers. How? I did draw the eyes. I forgot like to draw the eyebrows. Yeah. Okay, eyebrows. And then... how do you call it? I don't know. She's a zombie. Her body's falling apart. There are a lot of stitches that like hold it together. It's like super fancy character design. It wouldn't look good on a normal character, like a human being. But the fact that she's a zombie, it's like really unique. The zombie tuber. Undead. Really unique. Of course there are like more zombie tubers out there, but I think her design is really top notch. But yeah, if she were to appear in a zombie game, she would be really hard of an opponent, not my favorite. I could play like Project Zomboid. And the zombies there, they're like pretty slow. Like normally. Play like Apocalypse mode, for example. But there can still be a free danger if you like mess up. Like if you yourself are getting overconfident. It's always about you are like your biggest enemy, not the Zeds. They're just like a byproduct of the actions of your consequences. If you like manage to mess up. But I like Project Summer a lot. I haven't played it in a while, but if I were to play it, it would be like top 3 immediately. I really get like addicted to this kind of game. Even though it's like not really a finished game, it's like a sandbox, right? But the gameplay loop, or like at least like the beginning, is like really so good, and maybe the mid game, they get me like it's like tingles the right parts of my brains. So not talk like it's about stat building and like about the right decisions and everything that you imagine in real life could like work there as well. Like if you have a sledgehammer and have like some sheet ropes, you know, you can make yourself a base where zombies cannot reach at all. Like with a sledgehammer you destroy the stairs. With the sheet ropes you can like climb up and climb down and the zombies cannot reach you. So you have a kind of a secret safe base in this kind of sense. It's like super cool. Can also combat like a big horde, you know, by using Molotov. Like, you know, you have like a bottle of whiskey and then like a lighter. You can make your own kind of grenades in this kind of sense, like to target multiple of them. The fire can even spread, and yeah, they're pretty good. Normally I'm like the one type of person who does like the sneaky solo combat. I like all about being sneaky and avoiding battles, choosing my battles wisely. But yeah. Sometimes battle is unavoidable. I was never like the kind of end game, you know, Louisville, how do you pronounce that? I can't like say too much. Like how the end game is. That's pretty fun. I'm so bad. Like this. And like this. Now a dawn, Udine. It's like 50-50 with Udine's color palette. 50-50. Let's start with Ollie first. Ollie? The Apex legend. I like every single time when she does the watch along streams for the debut of our new gen for our group. Even if she doesn't do a watch along, she would do like a live commentary via Twitter, and then you'd follow her posts. Those posts are like from like every kind of 10 follower kind of people who like post in real time on like what they experience, right? But because she has the reach, it like spreads a lot better. People who are like also watching can get like on the side tab like a live kind of commentary in this kind of way on what part she is and what her thought was like there. Like not completely, but still, right? She's like a super fan. It's pretty cool about her. Before she became like Hololive, she was a fan. Now she's there to like support them even better, you know? But like with collabs, right? Boosting their numbers with like putting a good word, you know? You collab like with a lot of people. Supported and boosted them in this kind of way. And yeah, I would like say she really deserves. She is, for example, has like 1 million people subscribing her, right? I really like illustrating her hair. There are like, of course, a lot of different parts where you need to color like this and that, but there's something really cool about this mix-up of like colors. There's something really nice about that. I like it. All this mumble and jumble. Okay. Lam Sensei did like really great work here. It's a fantastic design. How does this happen? Oh, I see. There's a mix of pink, red, and grey. I like it. I like it. It's actually like mandala. I like drawing that is like mandala. Filling out the colors in there. Or like the rhythm. I think I made Udon too big. Udin too big. But yeah, this is fine. Should have done more spots yesterday. You like something in my legs. Okay, actually let's fill it fully. Yeah, it will take a little bit of time. Like not super difficult, but it will take time since you have so many different colors, spots to like fill out. Such a cool design. This soul embodying that kind of body fits perfectly. It's not a difficult hairstyle, not a difficult character design, but it will take time to draw that as a fan art. But super interesting to draw, I must say. I certainly have fun here. Certainly have fun here. But yeah, not really sure if I'm gonna draw regularly. Probably not. Maybe like when there's some special occasion, or if I just feel like it, for sure. I have to like expand my horizon with like character designs. Hi. so many colors, but it looks nice. It looks so nice. Red tomorrow, red today. Red and sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. There's so many spirals and twists here. I like it. Now Udin. I don't have to do so much here, but still have to be respected. Nude. Okay. Kind of nice. Well, I need to include more. Coloring wise, I'm not actually done yet. But it's a good start. Yeah. Stay young, stay beautiful, stay young. Okay, had a little bit of a blackout for a moment. colors need a little more of depth, a bit more shadows here and there. Like the base color already looks good. Could like roll with it. But let's include more. You know, I think this kind of art style is actually could be perfect for some yonkomas. For like some short manga strips. So gag manga, you know. Could be perfect for that. There's something really simplistic like what's it called? Pop Team Epic, right? Like those kind of manga strips. Okochatta? Okotenai. Okochatta? Okotenai. Are you angry? No, I'm not angry. Are you angry? No, I'm not angry. In the last panel, the face of the one who asked, "Are you angry?" is like getting it's like you see like us punch. They got like punched. Something like that. Really like simplistic humor. But it could like fit for this kind of style as well. But maybe actual humor. Actually, let me change the expression of udon. Udon. I wonder. What was that? It's just plush. I think I can like change it a little bit. Maybe like this. And a drool. Just a little change, nothing big. I think like include like some lines here, some dialogue between those two. Let them both talk. But man, I'm gonna do a comic strip, manga strip. Or what do I do that, you know? I like doing VTuber fan art, but if it's gonna end up of like me drawing manga strips of like VTubers, could be perfect for that actually. And actually one of my goals was to become a mangaka. At least like of like past Tosan when he was like when he was like little. I think it was cool what Toriyama did with that Leaf like legacy. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to be a legend. I don't want to I don't want to like pass away. Okay, now let me check something. Let's use a cold color. Okay, I have like some overshots. I overshooted some spots. Let me delete here a little bit. Clean up a little bit of things. Udine looks okay. I'm gonna research what 13th October was. 13th October. Could be the day of Halloween, right? But also not. Maybe something special was on this day, other than her birthday. Ooh. Now let me think. Maybe like this. Then have some random text behind them. Let them talk something. What do I do for the background? It's a color. It's those colors. Ooh, what do I do here? could work. One little bit more of... That's too dark. I'm gonna figure out off stream what I can do here, but this will be all for now for the art stream. This is fan art of me doing or like Kureiji art. That's like a art hashtag, right? Kureiji art, fan art of Kureiji Ollie from Hololive Indonesia. This will be all it for now. So I thank you all for watching. So have a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time that you are. And with that I say bye bye.